Recording. There we go. We're on. So, all right, guys, if you're brand new, welcome to our Wednesday night call. We're going to do a really short presentation just to give you guys a little insight into Digi. And then we'll go into some trading stuff tonight. I'm actually going to go through the charts. There has been a couple of questions about Bitcoin and market movement. We're going to have a refresher tonight, which will be kind of short, but it'll go through the volume of trading and understanding the charts for you guys that are trying to understand where the market is and make decisions on Bitcoin and what to do with Bitcoin and, maybe position yourself. So we'll go through that a little bit tonight and have fun with that. It's been a while, like I said, since we've done that. All right, so let me fire this up here. Slideshow from beginning. All right, need to minus that down so I can get to the other stuff. All right, here we go. So welcome to Digiebot, guys. It is a brand new world. It's all about crypto. We're excited to be in this environment and taking place in really a major revolution, I think, in world history. So very, very happy to be here. There is a risk in trading. Never trade with money you can't afford to lose. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. There is no guarantees in trading, and never trade with money you can't afford to lose. No recording of this, guys. If you need any of this, please let us know. We'll do our best to help you out with that. And here we go. So always, we kind of go through, guys. There's 3 questions we always want to ask when we're getting involved in any kind of trading or investment thing that we're doing in our lives. And so the 3 questions that we ask when we're trading, does the bot or the tool or the system that you're going to use actually have proof of winning trades? We're going to cover that tonight and show that a little bit tonight. Very excited about August and what we're doing. But we'll always have to say, again, past performance is no guarantee of future results. We're absolutely killing it here in August. We'll look at July and August a little bit and see the contrast of where we were and where we're going, which is really, really fun. And the second question that you always need to ask, how hard is it to actually do this? There's a lot of trading systems that actually send you signals, but you may get the signal at 1 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, or you may be at work and get the signal. Makes it very difficult to trade. Or some systems, let you actually use their tools to actually execute trades, but you have to design the bot yourself using old indicators and all kinds of things, and you have to come up with the algorithm. Very, very difficult to do and become successful with it. So again, how hard is it to actually set it up and actually use it? And then how much does it cost? We'll go through all 3 of these things in a very, very short time here. Here we go. So let's look at our trades and exactly what's been going on in August. And I'm going to slide this over first. So let me grab this bad boy. Okay. And here's what you're going to see. So on our website, and anybody that's interested in Digi, this is really the best place to go to. First is to the Get Started here. Click on that and slide down. You'll see our current prices. I'll go over that in a minute because those are going to change. And slide on down and you can pick the month. This is month of July. We'll look at month of August. And you actually see the number of unique trades that we've taken for each one of the coins. You see the percentage closed for that trade or that overall coin for all of those trades. And some trades have really been taken off this month, but this gives you a really nice snapshot of exactly what Digi is doing in the current month. You can look at prior months. You can see July we didn't do a whole lot of trades. We were doing a lot of stuff to Digi. Here's June. You can go back and look at trades. And then you can really look at August and see what we've been doing. So here's one of the things that I really wanted to show everybody, and I'll show as we move forward here. So far in the month of August, we've averaged 9.04 unique trades per day. So that's 9 trades per day, total of 235 trades. I added all the numbers up on that page I just showed you. You can do it yourself, come up with those same numbers. And here's another exciting number for me, is that we've closed 14,948 basically winning trades for our traders in the month of August. And that was made up of these 235 unique trades. So we're closing a tremendous amount of trades, and we can compare that to where we were in July at 6,113 total, averaging 1.81 trades per day. So we can see the growth in Digi in the month of August. We really focused on the algorithms, and Digi is absolutely on fire and smoking it, and very, very proud of what Digi's doing. So answered the first question, do we have winning trades? The answer to that is absolutely yes. And here are those trades. I ran it for the month of August. You can see these are our sold. This is the profit column right here. I'll scroll down. The only negative trade you'll ever see in Digi is if somebody closed it out themselves, or if we had slippage from the brokerage and we got a negative trade because of that slippage. But right here is the 14,948 trades that we've taken so far this month. If we get a negative trade in Digi, and this is important if you're listening to Digi for the first time, we don't believe in leaving any trade negative. We have a money management system that focuses on taking any negative trade and attaching to that trade ID and trading that trade back to positive, and there's reasons why we do that. We're also very close to releasing our newest money management, so we'll have really 2 primary money managements. One will trade any trade from negative back to positive, like I just said, which is really important if a coin itself becomes bad, right? And that's a lot of fear in the crypto space is, well, what if X coin goes bankrupt or they lose value? Well, within Digi, we're not so concerned about that, because inside the money management, we've targeted that as a potential, both if the market slips us and we get a negative, or if a coin goes negative itself, to be able to reattach that negative coin to a positive coin like Bitcoin and trade that again back to positive. So our mission statement, if there is one, is that we leave no trade negative. We trade every trade back to positive, okay? And so the question comes up, how do we do that? I mean, how is Digi so profitable when Digi's trading, right? Well, one of the things that we focus on is volume. We don't trade with lagging indicators. If you're into trading, you're familiar with moving averages and stochastics and Fibonacci's and all of those wonderful, wonderful tools, which are, for the most part, lagging indicators. We trade specifically on volume and volume profiles and specific volume. Digi looks at a tremendous amount of volume indicators that are custom to us, and we trade those volume indicators, okay? We have a backtesting system that is specifically designed to take advantage of our volume indicators, and I'll turn these off so you can see when I'm backtesting a system, Digi actually shows me where the trade qualified, like on this light line here. This is the point that the trade qualified for Digi to take it. This white dot is actually where Digi took the trade. So we analyze every trade, we analyze every specific movement around that volume profile, and so that that we really do the best that we can. Is Digi always right? No. Here's an example where, and I'll go through these volumes here in a second with you guys. Here's an example where the volume profile really was setting up to take an up move. We actually took the trade. It got into a little bit of profit, showed that it wanted to do that, but then for some reason the market rolled over and it went down. So this becomes one of our managed trades in our money management system. And we will trade this trade back to positive either through our cost averaging system, which will be done in a couple weeks here. That is our newest system, and our current system, which is called a ledger system. We trade everything back to positive. So you can see how the two work, you know, and again, Digi's not always right, but we're right enough that we can actually, you know, make those trades work for us in both the short term and long term, depending on how that trade sets up. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, and this is the back tester. Most of you guys haven't seen this. This is where I actually develop the algorithms for Digi. I go through and I test different systems. It gives me a percentage of win. I then can click on this and I can actually go through and see the actual trades that set up just like I just showed you. I can actually go in here, I can click on this, and I can actually see where it's set up. I can see where Digi actually took the trade, and then I can see how that algorithm is performing. So again, why Digi does so well and why we have so many winning trades is we're really focused on volume, and volume is what is true in the market. When somebody's willing to put money up in the market to trade that trade and take that risk, and if enough people are willing to do that, then, you know, it makes sense for Digi to participate with that to some extent. We'll look at volume after this part of the presentation. I'm going to go through Bitcoin, but we'll talk a little bit about volume and you can see some of the concepts there. Okay, so here we go. So let's click forward. So we answered that question. So how hard is it to set Digi up is the next question. Let me see if I can bring up here Digi. Give me 1 second here. That's messing me up. There we go. So I'm going to run through this real quick and just show you how hard it is to set up Digi. This is our back office that everything is done in here. All the monies that are transferred and moved around, things that you need to do, or all our meetings, all our presentations and stuff are all back in here. But when we set up a trade, I'm going to show you how difficult or how hard it really is to get Digi to trade for you. We use what are called parent trades. Those are master trades. You see that right here. I have 136 of them set up. Master trade is an algorithm that says every time a certain set of events, volume, becomes true, then we want to take a trade. That's what I was just showing you on those other charts, was all of that volume analysis. And we analyze volume multiple ways and come up with different algorithms that allow Digi to trade, okay? So I'm going to go through and I'm actually going to set this up. I'm going to go to our settings here. I'm going to go to our auto trade generator. That's where we set up those parent trades. I'm actually going to reset it. I'm going to clear all those parent trades out, okay? And I'm going to go back and I'm going to confirm that those parent trades are gone so you can see that, okay? As Digi thinks here. So it just cleared all 136 of those master trades, those parent trades. They're gone now at 0 here. And I'm going to go back to the settings, the auto trade generator, and I'm going to set it up. I trade in Binance. I'm going to select my coins. I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to deselect Tron, and I'm going to deselect Zen. Okay, but I'm going to trade everything else. I'm going to hit next. I'm going to select my bots. I'm going to select all the bots. I want all the bots, okay? And I'm going to hit next. I'm going to set it up to trade half of 50% of my traded volume in Bitcoin and 50% of my traded volume in USDT. You can set that ratio any way that you want. It's telling me what my per trade cost is going to be. I'm going to set up my desired profit. I'm going to set it up at 1.5, for example. I'm going to enable our money management. This says stop loss, but it really is our money management. I'm going to set that at a 2.5. Enable stop, and then enable the money management there. Then I'm going to set the profit target. If it goes into that longer term money management, I'm going to set the profit target that I want it to hit in that. And then I don't want to cancel previous parents. I've already done that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to select that. I'm going to enable that. If this was a live account, this is a test account. You can trade in test and live in Digi, so you can do what is called paper trading. I would auto buy BNB so I could get my trades, my cost per trade less from Binance, but since this is a test account, I won't do that. I hit save. Now it's showing me all of the trades that it's going to set up. Okay, 136 trades. Say, yeah, looks good to me. Let's do it. Okay, you're done. Digi now is trading for you 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, nonstop. The only way to get Digi to stop doing this is to pause the trading system or cancel all the parents. And then Digi would stop taking any new trades. If you had open trades, and even if you canceled the parent trades with open trades, Digi would continue to manage any open trades that you had taken prior to you closing that those trades. So Digi will never leave you in a situation where it will not manage a trade for you. So super simple to set up, okay? So does it make money? Is it hard to set up? Makes money, it's not hard to set up, right? So the last question really is, what does it cost, right? We have multiple models right now. I'll bring that up real quick here for you. Let me come back over here. And this is in the process of changing, guys. And it's very important. Right now we have a $100 one time to test it for a month. We'll talk about that in a second. And then we had 3 other systems, right? All of these are going to go away. These were limited to a trade size like $1,000, $2,500, $5,000. All of that's going away. We're going to a new model that's called pay as you grow. And so really what it's designed to do is charge a per trade fee. That'll be done in about 10 days. Okay. So what it will do is it'll charge a percentage on every trade, and then there will be no limit to the size that you can trade up to probably, $10,000 or $20,000. We're working on the liquidity of that, but really the goal is to take off the barrier for you to be able to trade larger amounts. The other thing that it does is, like July, I showed you, we had a very slow month in July. For whatever reason, we had a slow month, right? And if you were paying this annual fee, right, $12.95 for our biggest license, well, in July, you were panicking because you're not getting enough trades to justify the price, right? Well, once we go to the pay as you grow model, then you're only going to pay for the trades that you take. So if there's a down day or a slow day, or if you decide to go on vacation and pause the system, then you're not paying for those days that you're not trading, right? And so it really makes it a much fairer model to you. And it actually ends up costing less annually for you when that model is done. If somebody wants to sign up to get going now, before that's done in the next 10 days or so, I'm telling everybody to just sign up for the $100 1 month, right? And we won't start charging. We'll actually take that $100 and roll it into the pay as you grow model when it's time. So you'll actually get free trading days until then. And if you just signed up, that will be the same for you too. Okay, so whoever has signed up, I'm going to make sure that we roll everybody into the pay-as-you-grow system, so you won't have to worry about that whatsoever, okay? And that'll be about 10 days. And that'll probably be about the same time or very close to that, that our new, very, very advanced cost averaging system's done also. So that's Digi, guys. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Does make money. It's easy to set up. And so here's what I offer to you guys. Let me see if I can get this to forward. And it does not want to. Okay, well, that's all right. So anybody that's new tonight, get back to the person that invited you. We have a Facebook group. You don't have to be a member in Digi to participate in our Facebook group. We talk a lot about trading. A lot of our traders are in there, really just trying to build the knowledge and the community of the crypto environment around trading and really educate people correctly. There's a lot of people out there teaching a lot of stuff. Some of them really know what they're talking about. Some of them don't. But our goal is to really educate our friends, our community, and people that generally just want to hang out with us and teach them the best that we can. So appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us for a little bit for the presentation. That's the end of this section. We're going to go on to our next part for our traders. You're more than welcome to hang in there if you're new, and just be a part of the second part of the call with us. Thank you. All right. All right, guys, let me pause the system here. Stop the recording.